Hello everyone, this is CS Divesh Goyal, practicing company secretary from Delhi. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about a very important and common question of the company secretaries, or we can say other professionals these days, on CFSS, Company Law Fresh Settlement Scheme. This video we are preparing on the question whether E-form CFSS is required to be filed if company file the other forms after due dates. For an example, due date for the DPT3 form was 30th June 2020 for the financial year ended 31st March 2020. If company files such DPT3 after 30th June, whether company is required to file CFSS form for such delay in filing of form or not. The confusion is arising because on 24th March 2020, Ministry issued a circular. In that circular, they have stated about some moratorium on all the form filed by the companies with ROC from 1st April 2020 to 30th September 2020. According to that moratorium circular, if company file any form after due date between period 1st April 2020 to 30th September 2020, it is not required to pay any additional fees on such forms. However, in that moratorium circular, they have mentioned that they will come with a detailed scheme for this purpose. Then after 24th March 2020, on 30th March 2020, Ministry came with a detailed scheme that is called as Company Law Fresh Settlement Scheme 2020, that is CFSS 2020. Then CFSS 2020 and that moratorium circular is not having any differentiate, because CFSS is just upgraded or a big part of that moratorium circular. So we can say that moratorium circular is overridden by this detailed scheme CFSS. As on date, after 30th March, there is nothing like that moratorium circular. We are having moratorium, but as per CFSS scheme. That circular is completely override, or we can say that circular is detailed by the CFSS. So according to this CFSS scheme 2020, if a company file any form after due date, for an example, as I given, due date for DPT3 is 30th June, and company file DPT3 after 30th June, for example, on 2nd July. So whether company is required to pay any additional fees, or whether company is required to file CFSS form. So first I would like to say, till 30th September, if companies file any form even after due date, there is no need to pay any additional fees, because this CFSS scheme is saving us from that. But the scheme is also mentioned that if company file any form after due date without additional fees, definitely, then company have to do one more compliance, that is by filing of CFSS form. CFSS form shall be available on the MCA website from 1st October 2020 to 31st March 2021. In that period of 6 months, company have to file the CFSS form. Company have to mention the SNN of all those forms which company have filed after due date. Then only company will get the immunity. So if company fails to file the CFSS form, then company will not get any immunity under this CFSS scheme. Even this CFSS scheme has mentioned that it is applicable on all the forms except charge related form and SS7, that is increase in authorized capital. That's why Ministry came with a detailed scheme for the charge related forms, so that companies can file the charge form even after due date during this period of April to September without any additional fees. So the main focus of this video and main focus to create this, that after CFSS scheme 2020, the moratorium circular, we can say overrided, we can say CFSS is nothing else, is the detailed circular of the moratorium. So if companies want to take the immunity for delayed file form in this period April to September 2020, then it is mandatory to file the CFSS form. If company don't file CFSS form, they will not get any benefit under scheme, and they will not get any immunity for delay in filing of such form. Hope this video is useful for everyone. Please subscribe our channel so that you can get on the regular basis our new videos. Further, in the bio of the video, we are giving the link. We have created a link of the Google form on which you can update the vacancies. If you are having any vacancy in your knowledge, please update on that link so that we can publish all those vacancies on our blog and all the members of the profession can get the benefited of that. Thank you so much.